Okay then, well, welcome everybody. It's Dice Masters Live with the Ministry of Dice once again. We have the Dice Masters vs Cancer 2021 event coming up this weekend, so we are playing around with single set teams, which is the format for said tournament. Andy will be playing. I won't be playing because I'm going to do the admin thing. However, I've been building teams the last couple of weeks to help Andy practice and get his hand in on the team that he is planning on using. So that's what you'll be watching today. The camera's on me, so I'll start by explaining my team, shall I?
Yes, yep. Intrigued.
Yep. So the set that I have gone for is Infinity Gauntlet. I thought I'd go all new, although I've not done the Infinity Gauntlet card combination to maximise tickets. I've just made a team I've kind of fancied making for a while. My win condition, the main thing I'm going for, is this She-Hulk here. So it's She-Hulk, just what you needed. 8 cost shield, Avengers affiliation with Overcrush. However, her game text says She-Hulk costs 1 less to purchase for each non-villain, non-psychic die in your field zone. So the plan is to get that big old 8 cost nice and discounted by getting characters out in the field zone. And you'll notice that none of my characters are villains, so they'll all count towards discounting her. So the plan is to then use this guy, hopefully. It's a bit ambitious because she's an 8 cost, he's a 5 cost. But he reads, Black Dwarf Powerhouse, 5 cost fist. When fielded, replace target character die's printed attack with double its printed attack.
Ooh.
So the plan is, the very ambitious plan, is to get a big She-Hulk out. She's 4, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8. And then field a Black Dwarf and double her up and do a big double Overcrush attack. That's the win condition just there.
Double whammy.
So then I've dropped a few people to just sort of throw in the field, mostly control stuff that can just kind of camp out and contribute towards the She-Hulk discount, but also hopefully slow you down so you've not got too much in my face before I've managed to get my She-Hulk. So Drax to do the old lockdown thing. Mm-hmm. I did have Typhoid Mary, but I swapped her out for something. I swapped her out for Proxima. The Spider-Man, Public Menace, obviously with his when attacks removal game effect. So another person who can sit in the field, but then is useful while he's sitting in the field. This is less useful, but I've chucked it in anyway. Miss Marvel, New York, NJ native, New Jersey native, 3 cost vanilla, but she's got big old stats for that 3 cost. I think there's probably a better card in that slot, but I just wanted someone. Again, another cheap one that I could drop in the field. Proxima Midnight, the Black Order. When fielded, KO a character die you control. If you do, the next die you purchase this turn costs 2 less. So what I haven't got is a way to rinse and repeat my Black Dwarf. So she's sort of a really convoluted long way around of hopefully being able to KO him for a refield. But also, obviously, the added discount is nice to have. Black Widow, Widow's Hunt. This is the energized one for the spin down game effect, just to be annoying. And then the Wong, second rate Jarvis. When fielded, if you spent 1 or more mask energy to field Wong, reroll target opposing character. So I've just loaded up with stuff to keep you nice and at bay, really, until I can get myself in a position where there's enough people in the field to buy the She-Hulk. That's the plan. So just keep spinning your stuff down, locking it out with Drax, just keeping it out of my face until I'm ready to do my thing. Then I've got Counter-Strike here. Choose an affiliation, prep 1 die of that affiliation from your used pile. Move all other dice of that affiliation from your used pile to your bag. Had a bit of fun with that when I was playing the X-Men recently, you might remember, so I just thought I'd give it another try, because basically everyone's got an affiliation. But it's also got the global on it, pay a generic once during your turn, prep a sidekick die from your used pile, so just a handy bit of ramp to keep me going there. And then this one, Inspiring, I thought was interesting. Choose one of your character dice in the field zone with the lowest printed attack showing. That die has its printed attack replaced with the printed attack of the character die in your field zone with the highest purchase cost. So obviously She-Hulk is an 8. It'd be very rare for there to be anyone higher than an 8 in the field. And the Black Dwarf says, replace target character die's printed attack with double its printed attack. And Inspiring says, give the character... that die has the printed attack replaced with the printed attack. If that was a lot of me saying printed attack, but I think you followed what was going on about there.
Yeah, printed attack.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if one of these Black Widows, one of these Wongs is in the field, Oh, the two Robs. We've got a second Rob in the house. Hiya, Rob. A Wong or a Black Widow in the field, I can use Inspiring to give one of them She-Hulk's printed attack, and if I've doubled her printed attack with a Black Dwarf, I can give the doubled amount. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Good luck trying to time that one out.
About to say, that will never happen, but I just thought it'd be... I don't know. It just caught my eye. And that's it. That's where we're at. So I'm going to try and buy She-Hulk by getting all these kind of controlly bits out in the field, sitting tight to make the discount, and then start overcrushing you.
Very nice.
And that's the plan.
Cool. Right, let's go through my team. And the colour of the varnish I'll go for a nice French manicure, if you're interested. So this is my team. Have we switched over? Have you got the camera on me?
Yeah, I switched over. Yeah.
Cool. So this is a team very, very similar to last week. So if you have watched it, or if you were present when we were doing the live stream, or if you... I'm a little bit wonky. Anyway, if you watch the YouTube video, then you'll be familiar with that. I've done a little bit of tinkering, very slightly. So we have got the basic actions first. We've got the Villainous Pact for the global, but also for the game winner, and also investigation for the ramp. We have got then the main kind of focal point of the team are these three guys here. Hogun, Volstagg, and Fandral, the Warriors 3, Thor's buddies and team in Asgard. So they go as follows. So Hogun has got Intimidate, but whilst he's active, he gives Fandral and Volstagg Intimidate and +2/+2. Volstagg, he has Overcrush, but whilst he's active, he gives Hogun and Fandral Overcrush, but also +2/+2. And then Fandral, he's Deadly, and when he is active, he gives Hogun and Volstagg Deadly, and also gives them +2/+2. So with all three in the field, they're all getting +4/+4. They're all Intimidators. They've all got Overcrush, and they're all Deadly. So they're all big, chunky beasts. So that's the main setup. They're 5 costs, so a lot of concentration on how to get there. So I've got Heimdall for his global. The global being pay a mask once per turn. On your turn, you may prep 2 sidekick dice from your use pile. The PXG replacement. We've got the Bifrost again to try and get them there, which is when you field a character die, you may field target character die in your use pile on the same level for free. It's also got the Shield Maker global on it as well. Then, because we do, we're looking to use investigation and the Bifrost, Malekith seemed to do quite well last time. He's a 4-cost, super rare, 13th son of a 13th son. Whilst he is active, when you use an action die, you may add it to your bag at the end of the turn instead of putting it in the use pile, so it gets that churned around quickly. Also, I can pay a bolt, and once per turn on my turn, I can KO a character die I control, and if I do, I can reduce the purchase cost of the next action die I purchased by 2. The last 2 here, so first we've got Nick Fury. He's situational, but what he does do is he provides a nice bit of defense, and he was a standout last game, for no other reason that he was a 2-cost and he had a big defense stat. His text is: when Nick Fury and an opposing villain character die are active, you may field character dice for free. So it has got a bit of help should there be villains opposite, but even without, you're looking at a 3, 4, 5 defense on a 2-cost, and he just proved its worth for him to stay in there, although he was on the ropes before I played that game. And then the change that I did is I changed out the green dude, the crowbar dude, the wrecker.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought in a cheaper fist, and this is Crystal. I'm not going to lie, she's very much there as a first turn purchase to try and get some fist energies and then build up to buy my first of the Warriors 3 as quickly as possible. But she's also quite good. If she's active, during the re-roll and re-roll step, I may re-roll my action dice an additional time. So that's going to hopefully give me a better chance of getting those investigations, getting the Bifrosts, and keeping them kind of churning through and actually doing what it's worth. So with her and Malekith out, I could roll them 3 times and then hopefully use them and then put them back in the bag to use again next turn, which worked well last time. I have got a massive concern that if I buy too many action dice, all I'm going to be doing is just constantly having them go back in the bag, never refilling the bag, never buying any characters. But we'll keep an eye on it. It did seem to work. Malekith worked better than I thought for whilst he was out last time. And there we go. There's the Teamaroo.
All right. Well, let's get rolled off then, shall we?
Let's do it. 1 and 1.
1 and none.
Ooh. I will go first.
Okie dokie.
So 4 down there, 4 up here. 1 goes to use. There's 3 dice. 3 dice. In that nice. I've got 3 dice. So let's spend 2. Let's get that crystal out.
Okie dokie.
It's going to hang around for fun. Over to you.
Got nothing for your bolt?
Nah.
I don't want that sidekick. Reroll. For another shield. Once during your turn, Counter-Strike. Alright, okay. I'm going to pay 3 for a Drax. I'm going to have to get that Hogan out my face. ASAP.
Oh, where's this Counter-Strike A? What energy is it?
Generic. Pay anything. Once per turn on your turn, prep a psychic die from your use pile.
Could I use it? Would you mind if I used it from my bolt?
You wouldn't have had a sidekick in your use pile, would you? At the time.
Continue.
I mean, I've no problem with the takes to backseat in principle.
You are right.
But you wouldn't have had a dice then. And that's it. That's all I got. I don't want to use that mask for anything. I don't want a villainous patch just yet. Over to you.
Do you want to use it for Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Right, let's put that as bolt out of the way for confusing me too much. There we go. Ooh.
I'ma leave the door open, girl.
Reroll the sidekick. Cool. Well, I'll spend 3. I think this is a bit of a wonky way of doing it, but I need to buy the investigation, and I'm going to HXG2 over.
Oh, yeah. What you do? Oh shit!
Easy till I get.
I just dropped me my spare basic actions on the floor.
How's everyone in the chat today? Rob and Rob.
Where you at? I'ma leave the door open, girl. Yeah, so Heimdall, Villainous Pact, and Counter-Strike do not interact well together as 3 sort of ramp globals, do they?
No.
They are not a good fit for one another. So I need to just... Heimdall and Villainous Pact are both a mask. Counter-Strike generic. So that mask will be... Whichever one I go for, that mask will pay for it. Yeah, because it's that little caveat on Villainous Pact. It's annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying. But it does mean that there's 2 different things you can use depending on the situation, which is nice, but you can't use them together.
No. I really want that Drax, though. But then I'm very mindful of his fielding costs next turn, you know what I mean? do that. That'll leave me 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 though, isn't it? And the counter strike. I'll put 6 in the bag. Is it worth it? Because I need to get characters in the field. Just talking out my process, folks.
Oh, I just mathed out how I could have done the last turn loads better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to Heimdall. I'm going to counter strike. And then I'm going to pay 2. For one of these 3 over here. Let's go with the Wong. I want him, I think. Yeah. Although that's 7 dice going in my bag next turn. So if the Drax doesn't come out, I've done all that to cover his fielding cost for naught. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Priority and turn.
Okie doke. Well, let's bang these 8 in and see what comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll 6.
Hi, Donny.
I think I'll keep those 2. Reroll the rest.
Yes, mate, that's right.
Oh, okay. Interesting-ish. So that's 3 energy, 2 sidekicks, and the option of 2 more. So let's burn these sidekicks out of the way. Let's fire off the investigation to get 2 more out.
Ooh. Look at that. Not short of a fist, are you?
No, fisting all day long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that I can buy the Hogan for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaves a fist. That's the most optimal thing in the world. But it's done its job, and it's got me on the road to level 1. So, and that priority in 10.
Okay. Fucking hate that Hogan. Alright, here we go. You ready? One at a time. Wong. Drax. Sidekick. And sidekick. Oof. Oh, fucking
all that energy. There's your 8, isn't it?
I mean, that is my 8, to be fair. So if this does go wrong, then at least I've got somewhere to go with it. Oh, Drax. Game over. I concede.
That's not your 8 anymore.
No. Fucking Hogan. I hate that prick.
Mate, he's still got to come through the bag. He's not there yet.
Yeah. So let's. If I pay a master field him, I can re-roll something. But do I want to re-roll any of your stuff? What have you got? Just sidekicks.
2 sidekicks.
I'ma leave the door open.
Donnie in the hose.
Yeah, I'll pay a master to field Wong and have you re-roll one of your sidekicks.
Okay. Where's it go used?
Well, it'll be a reserve pool first, won't it? And then,
Okay, cool.
Cool. Then I'm just going to get a bit Drax greedy, really, because I want to lock that Hogan out. I'll buy another Drax. And a Black Widow. Right, question mark. It's got nowhere to go, I don't think. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll villainous pact. Get one of these sidekicks out of my bag. There we go. As good as anything. And that's it. Priority.
I'll do anything with a bolt or a fist.
Well, that'll be turn then.
There we go. Right, 2 in the bag. They come out. 8 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. My 1, 2, 3 sidekicks.
Can I interest anyone in a sidekick?
I'm going to reroll 1 sidekick.
Ooh. Just the one.
Yes, because then I can field 2 sidekicks. I can pay a bolt to KO a sidekick. To buy a Bifrost for that and 1 cheaper. So there's a Bifrost bot.
Lovely jubbly.
Before I do all of that wank, I will villainous pact.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Blah, 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 blah. Leaves me with another rando fist. That is useless. So at that point, I'll pass priority and end my turn.
Okie doke. So I've got 2 sidekicks in the bag. Bag reset.
Here comes the drags.
Let's hope so. Nope. Nope. 2 of them in there. God's sakes. Keep those 3, reroll these 2. Ooh. Options. I will field the sidekick. I will Malekith the sidekick and pay 1 to buy one of your investigations. Blue, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Then with these 2 left. Another Black Widow. Pass priority.
Pass back.
Enter.
Okie doke. 3 in the bag. 1 more. Oh. Didn't want it that turn.
Oh, there he is.
But am I going to be able to? But I can't buy anything to field anything. But I might be able to. Maybe 1, possibly 2, 3, 4. Let's try for it. Let's try for it. That's exciting.
Ooh.
Oh no, I've got energy though. Cheap pad.
What's he gonna buy, folks? What's he gonna buy?
So I'm thinking of getting Malekith, but I'm not sure of the timings. because I'll be using it to make him active. It says when Malekith is active, when you use an action die, you may add it to your bag at the end of the turn instead of moving it to your use pile.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get to put your Bifrost back in your bag because
Right.
you'll have initiated the Bifrost game text in order to get him out, won't you? So it's
okay. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna do it though. So let's fire off the Bifrost. Let's spend 4 on Malekith, which will be level 2. Cool. Spend the fist, field Hogan. He'll intimidate out. Yeah, Wong. Same time, I'll bring in Malekith.
Nice. Look at that.
It's 9 damage there.
Oh.
The question is, what have you got coming out? You've got.
I've got 6 dice in my bag, 2 Draxes, Black Widow, and 3 sidekicks.
So that Black Widow could make him spin down 1, which would mean it's just spinning him down once, isn't it? So he'd be all right for a turn.
Yeah, down 1 level, yeah.
The Drax, yeah. All right, well, we're going to leave it there for now.
Okay.
And pass priority and turn.
Thank you very much. All right then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, both the characters.
Oh dear.
Reroll these 2. Oh, on his
There he
level
is.
3. God's sakes. Okay, I'll trigger the Energize then to spin. It's Hogan I want, isn't it? Clearly. So what level is he on right now? 2?
2. It's gone down to 1.
Okay. I'm then going to Villainous Pact 1 out of the bag, which is another Drax. I will pay 1 to Heimdall. I will pay 1 to Counter-Strike. Ramp. I will buy a She-Hulk. And then these 2 remaining will be paid to field Drax at level 3. And I'm still going to target Hogan, even though he's already out in the field.
Okie dokie.
I've got 2 Black Widows and an investigation there, so I'm hoping. Oh, there's 1 sidekick still in the back there. That super rare Malekith is a fun card. I have a Danger Room team that uses that and Ronin's KO everything. Nice.
Right, you attacking, yeah?
Nope. Passive priority and ending turn.
Okay. 4 in the bag. Easy peasy 1. She's not rolling that crystal. I'll keep these 3. See if the crystal comes.
Yeah, the rounds are best to 1, Rob. I think Andy might have misspoken.
No.
Oh, is that a whiff counter?
I kind of wanted it, but the dice is playing silly buggers. So let's field the sidekick. Let's KO the sidekick to buy an investigation. The last investigation for 1. And then we HXG. And we'll Counter-Strike. Get ready for hopefully a big purchase and shenanigans next turn. Cult priority and turn.
Thank you very much. So that one sidekick out the bag. Two, three, four. Ooh, no Black Widow, but an investigation, so it still could be on the cards. Or not. Keep all that energy. Although double Draxing Hogan is hugely tempting.
That's a She-Hulk again there.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that is my She-Hulk. So she's -1 because I've got someone in the field. So it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom.
Boom.
Job's a good one.
Very nice.
Got 4 in the background.
Very, very nice. Very, very cheap. £1 fish. £1 fish.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Wong. You got a doorbell going off in the background.
I think so. PC's
that's it.
sounds going mental.
Priority and turn. That's all I got. It's not a strong turn. I'm feeling a bit nervous right now.
Okie doke. This 6 goes in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How long would you say we've been playing for now? What, about 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
Yeah, we started waffling on at past, so probably about 20. No, about 25, 30 minutes. To do with that. I'm not too upset about that. That's good. 3 isn't so good. Not likely to be able to buy more than 1. Probably don't need 2 sidekicks. Re-roll these 3. Come on, the Bifrost. No Bifrost.
Ooh. Yeah, this is why you need your crystal, isn't it?
Yeah. But lots of lovely energy.
Yeah, you're not going to be short of buying power.
So what have we got? 2 in the bag. So we can still buy something and churn it through and see if we can kind of field it normally. So I'll field the sidekick. Let's get him out of the way. Chuck all that to the other side and we'll fire off the first investigation. Grab 2 out of the bag. There she is. I'll take that. Right. So that we keep. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 and then possibly 2 to field. So let's go for let's go for 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That's going to buy us a Volstagg. Fire off the second investigation. And that's going to take that in and roll it. He will be energy. Told you.
I was very close to dying then, I think, wasn't I? How much was that?
Maybe. But what we can do is we can energy fix this back to a shield. That gives us another 5 energy that we can invest into.
Oh, the Bifrost is an energy fixer. I forgot about
that. The Fandral.
Oh,
that gets all 3 of them purchased. She can field on level 1 next to Hogan. I'll pass priority to you.
I'll pass back.
I will end my turn, which puts the 2 investigations back into the bag.
Sure. 4 out the bag. Nope.
Aha. Oh, there it is.
Just one of them. I'd have liked to have had both of them, to be fair. But beggars can't be and all that. Okay, I'll trigger the energize and I'll spin out Hogan, please. To a single fist.
There it is.
I didn't really want. I could have done with a shield. It'd be nice to buy a Miss Marvel or a Proxima Midnight, you know. So I think I just got a ramp. So I'll Heimdall. I will counter strike. I'll pay 1. I'll field that Black Widow for now. And then that one last mask's got nowhere to go, has it?
No. Poor little mask.
Yeah. That's about it, really. It's taken me a long time to get my shit together. A lot longer than you. Oh, I knew there was something missing. I was like,
No,
I'm sure I had more characters.
He's been chilling out there for a while, I think.
I think he might have been, yeah. So not quite as close to death as I thought I was last turn if you'd have got your Volstagg out. Yeah, that's it. End turn.
Okay, I'll move this fist over. So, 2 in the bag. 2 investigations. Dump this lot in. Bring out another 2.
Oh, what? Come on, give me a break.
Hogan can't do anything. I might better field them. Especially not when they both land on the top level. So that I'm not going to be able to use that. So that needs to be re-rolled. This also needs to be re-rolled. Okay, that goes out of the way. I get to re-roll this again because of Crystal being out.
Yep.
It's not coming to play. So that's great. So let's fire off this investigation.
I'm putting that on the whiff counter because, 3.
3 goes.
That's something special.
Let's have a good old rummage around in here. Take these 2 out. Roll them. What have we got? 2 more side kicks. Not particularly useful ones at that. So
I can't get to grips with my bag at all.
let's spend the 2. Let's field Fandral. He's on his level 3. Needs me a shield and a fist. Can I do anything with a shield and a fist? You've got counter strike. That's not going to be any good. What's tracks 2 shields for +1 defense or something? Is it?
+1/+1. 2 shields for +1/+1.
+1, so that's useless as well. It's time for it. Pay 2 for a utility, Nick Fury.
Oh, that's it. Game over now, folks.
I know, right?
I'll never get an attack through now.
I'll pass priority to you.
Pass back.
End of the turn. I'll put investigation back in the bag.
Okay, doke. Right, big bag reset. One, 2, 3. Oh, there's the Hulk. 4. Oh, she's just on level 1 though. 4, 6. Oh, that was a sidekick. Have you guys thought about having viewers enter teams for you and Andy to play against each other with? We've done that before, Donny.
Absolutely. Send us your ideas and we'll make sure we've got the cards.
Keep fist. Question mark. Keep the Wong. I don't know whether re-rolling her for a higher level feels very risky. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. If I put her out though, I can buy the next one for 4.
Choices.
Your Volstag's got me nervous though. Yeah, decisions. I'd really love to have it with a little bit more punch than the 4, 6. Oh, let's do it. Come on. Oh!
There it is.
Yeah. Can barely afford it now, though. So there's my 3 to field my 8/8 She-Hulk. I'll pay... I can use these as masks with 1, can't I? Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I feel like that came up before. I'll field Wong at level 3 as well. And who do I want you to try and reroll? Fandral. Let's go for Fandral.
Nope.
Sweet. I'll do a villainous pack with that remaining question mark, which is an investigation. Then I shall move to the attack step. And I will attack with an 8/8 She-Hulk. A
Hello.
4... What?
Overcrush, right?
Yeah, Overcrush, yeah. A 4/3 Wong and a 2/3 Black Widow. See that, folks? Using the attack step again. That's 3 weeks in a row now I've been using the attack step. Just saying. I feel like your disparaging comments about me in the attack step are no longer required.
I'm going to put the 2/5 Malekith in front of She-Hulk and the 2 sidekicks in front of the other 2.
The 2/5 Malekith in front of She-Hulk.
Yeah. So she comes.
Yeah, so she comes back and she
gets knocked out for 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then my sidekicks get knocked out.
No, you're supposed to kill these so I can use them again.
No.
Yeah, but you didn't do that. So if you knew that, why didn't you do that?
They didn't want to.
I'd say.
Bolts. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing?
So we'll keep that. Keep that. Keep that. And we'll need that.
Volstagg hast arrivé.
That can be for that. Roll the shield. Okay, cool. Fill the. Yeah, I do want to do that, really, don't I? I think I do. You should do. Cool. So I filled the psychic. Well, I'll fire off the Bifrost. I filled the level 3 Malekith first, dragging in the level 3 Fandral. I'll fill the level 1 Volstagg to fill the level 1 Nick Fury. Fill the sidekick. He does F4 because of your bloody Drax. I've got a mask, so I'm going to HXG. That doesn't go in my bag because he's just come out.
So that again, Volstagg does F all because of HXG? Because of...
No, what I meant to say was that because of Drax, I can't bring Hogun out.
Oh, right, I'm with you, yeah.
I think I made up words along the way. Okay, that's not too bad. So at that point, I think I'll pass priority to you.
I'll pass back. Without Wrecker, you haven't got your force blocker, have you?
No. But I'll go 8, 7, 5. No, 8. Yeah, 8, 7, 5, 8. Deadly Overcrush.
Deadly Overcrush. Alright, I'll block the 5 with my 3 defense Black Widow. And I'll block the 8 with my 6 defense total Wongs.
Cool. So does that mean that you take, what, 4?
4, yeah.
And 4, 5, 6, 7. And both mine come back.
Okay. So you've got a 8-7 there.
A 8-7.
That's so annoying.
And a 5-8.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so annoying. I've got an 8-8 Overcrusher in the field and she's basically useless. This is what happened last week. Keep hold of that. Keep hold of that. Keep hold of that. Keep hold of that. Reroll these. You're the wrong way around, guys.
Ooh, look at that. You haven't done that much Energize ever before in your life.
I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. So, Energize time at the end of my roll and reroll. Oh, no, wait a minute. I've got to do my investigation first. No, when's that happen? No, that happens in the main step, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, who's worth spinning out? Is that Volstagg level 1?
He is indeed.
Let's spin him down to a single shield then, please.
Yep.
Right. Let's have a think. Fandral's on 3, is he?
He's on level 3, yeah.
So I'll do Crystal with my other one.
Okay, look. Oh, look. I could Atlantis.
Handy. Okay then, yeah, I'm breaking all my own rules. Energize, Overcrush attacks. So I'll fire off the investigation. There's one in the bag. Do I want to villainous pat that out first though? Yeah, okay. I'm going to pay a mask to villainous pat that psychic out the bag. I'm then going to Heimdall. pay 4 for a Spider-Man. Then I'm going to counter-strike 1 over. Field the sidekick at level 1. Oh, so not quite, look. Not quite. Then I'll fire the investigation off. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck off. All right, well, he's coming next turn. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still good.
Could be worse. I'll field the sidekick. I'll field my Wong using a mask at level 3 and ask you to re-roll Fandral, please.
He doesn't like to re-roll.
How many dice in your bag?
3, 2 psychics and an investigation.
Oh, and an investigation, okay. I'll move to the attack step. I don't think there's anything to do with that energy, is there? And I'll attack with an 8/8 overcrushing She-Hulk.
I'll put Malekith in front of her and I'll take 2.
Okay. And that's turn.
You don't. 3 in the bag. This lot goes back in the bag again. Open. Why? Hogan again, level. Face. For sake. Right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's not good. That can live without. But, you know, energy's energy. Let's keep that there. And let's just re-roll the Hogan. Hopefully get some more energy. Oh, I did. So there we go. What have we got? We've got 5 energy there. That's nice. 2 characters and the investigation. Let's fire off the investigation for 2 more. Which is it going to be? It's going to be both of the big boys. He's not going to believe that.
Oh, come on.
Ah!
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's gone into the... oh, wow.
Okay. Well, thank you. That was the break I needed. Add that to the whiff counter.
I'll pay a fist to field the level 3 Malekith, and I'll field the sidekick. That's going to leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
did you not want to put him out before you investigated?
Yeah, I pretend I did that. So we've now been like a good hour into the game. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6 in the bag. So nothing in the used pile to go anywhere next turn. Just get another Fandral for 5 and Villainous Pact. Good. Pass priority to you.
Pass back.
And turn, put that back in the bag.
Oh, I could have done something then, actually. Never mind.
What did you want to do?
Well, I had a bolt. Can I use Malekith's Global on my turn? On your
No.
turn?
No. Once during your turn.
All right, fair enough. Don't matter then. I thought maybe the thing that flew through my head was KOing the Wong for a reuse.
Right, I'm just going to disappear under my desk to find the naughty Thandrel.
All right, 8 dice then through the dice tower.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm back.
Reroll these two. Oh, I didn't get my investigation. Okie dokie. I'll pay a mask to field that Wong and ask you to reroll Malekith, please.
Come on, buddy. Oh. Fine.
I'll pay a shield, maybe? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay the fist to field the level 2 Spider-Man. I'll pay 4 for this second She-Hulk. Max 2 on her, which is a pain, because the rate I'm going, I might like to have had a third one. I suppose I'll Villainous Pact with that. It's not the best idea, there's 4 in the bag, but... No, changed my mind. Sorry. So what I'm thinking now is it better to have a turn where I'm only rolling 4, but then have all this in used pal so I can do Heimdall and Counter-Strike and shit? Or is it better to try and churn through and get my hands on like one of them two next turn? Do you know what I mean?
I think that you'd be hard-pressed not to win this term.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Well, still, as an what would you do in this situation? Just as an academic discussion, would you have Villainous Pacted to increase your chances of churning through? Bearing in mind that would leave 3 in the bag, so it wouldn't be a massive churn. Or would you go for the shit roll of 4 the next turn, knowing then that you could use all the globals to their full effect?
How many is in your bag?
4. And it's 2 Black Widows, 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, I wouldn't Villainous Pact.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I'd leave it. Maybe. No, yeah, I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay, I'll pass priority.
Pass back.
I'll move to the attack step. Should I go in with everything? Is that the way to go? Yeah, I'm going with everything. I'll use Spider-Man to spin Nick Fury down to an energy. And I've got an 8-8 She-Hulk, a 3-5 Drax, a 4-4 Wong, a 4-4 Wong, a 4-4 Spider-Man, and 2 single sidekicks.
So I can discount. Well, I can do your 2 Wongs.
Do the 2 Wongs.
Yeah, but that's still going to leave more than 15.
Yeah. 8, 11, 15, 16, 17.
There we go.
She-Hulk for the win.
It's nice that. There's all the Black Widowy, Wongy, wanky stuff that just kept you in it, isn't it? Whilst you built up.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, by that was the plan, because I knew that to get the best out of her game text, I needed to put stuff in the field to get the discount on her. And if you're putting stuff in the field, you want stuff that's going to help you out, like Drax. Well, Wong and Black Widow, Black Widow less so much, but she was just more about keeping your field thin, so that you didn't. Because I knew basically what happened that you were going to move faster than me, so I needed to keep you in check. I did have. I went to the whole distance. The Miss Marvel and the Proxima Midnight weren't on the team originally. I had Typhoid Mary and the Global Pip was in there as well. I was thinking Pip would be a great one. Another camper to just sit there and count towards my She-Hulk. As it turns out, I didn't buy either of them anyway.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a decent list, just because we mentioned about control being concentrated in particular sets as well on the podcast and stuff.
And when
definitely.
I've got a combo of 3 characters that need to come out, and you're always getting rid of one, it was always going to be a bit of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, I think I did make it a bit rough on you there.